Yo, yo.
We up? We live?
Chat, how we doing? Welcome in. Happy Thursday at 5 p.m. Central. Something different. Or 6 o'clock if you're East Coast. If you're West Coast, you're unimportant. Chat, how we doing? Welcome in. We got two great breaks tonight. We got some MVP, some RIP, some Bowman First 23. We got some prospects for the football break. We got Optic, Rookie and Stars, Wildcard Dynamite, Prism, and then Optic and TC has some bonuses tonight since we got it filled up. Chase, what does FTT mean? Oh, I thought it was something with Pokemon. Because of the Pokemon tweet, I was like, or the Pokemon post, I was like, FTT. FTP. Right back at you. Chat, both breaks are sold out tonight and ready to rumble. I'm going to give it just a couple minutes to let everybody get on in here. And then we'll get rolling tonight. I think Thunder tip at 7 tonight, which probably be like 7:30 without the bonus. We got 2.5 hours to get everything going. Get everything wrapped up tonight. A lot of boxes for baseball. Not as many for for football, but not as many for baseball, but more whole hobbies. Dude, I am too. I love it. The fact I was done selling by 3:30 today was like a sigh of relief. It's different though. I'm not used to it. Nephew's graduation, high school, college, elementary, junior high. No, Sunday. That's why there's no Discord Sunday break. Game Sunday night. So Saturday night, I'll wrap up that break. Try and get as much shipping done as I can Saturday night. And then early morning Sunday, hit the road. And I'll probably be back. I don't know if I'll head back. I doubt I'll probably be back Monday sometime. And get caught by the wife. Yeah. We are breaking early. But it gives everybody a chance to watch the Thunder win tonight. Go up 1-0. I guess I'll go to the big screen because we don't have anything to sell. And the quicker we get ripped tonight, because we have a lot. Look at this. Hopefully this doesn't break the camera. We got a stack for the football crew tonight, man. That's going to be a ton of fun to get into. Open on Sunday. I'll break them for you while you're gone. Perfect. So 7:30's tip, so we got plenty of time. We've got absolutely plenty of time. I just got a lot of products that came in, by the way. So if there's, I know some Bowman Megas have been ringing y'all's bell. I have Bowman Megas in stock now. I've got Origins, Mosaic International. Got a lot of cool stuff that just came in that I'm excited to get posted up for next week or overtime this week, tonight, whenever. I haven't actually got the inventory yet, but I fell down the stairs carrying it, so that was fun. I missed the final step. I'm missing skin on my elbow right now, and it keeps bugging me. That was about, 7 minutes before we went live. If I didn't have to use eBay as much, I would definitely do much earlier in the day. But when you're doing it on eBay, you gotta have your auctions ending whenever you'll have the most potential action, most potential buyers on the website. Just through the couple years. Obviously, the weekends you can do it whenever almost. But that 7 o'clock is usually when people are finally done. I missed a lot. What do you mean I missed a lot? You guys who are somewhat new here, Chad, I remember it. We used to do a Wednesday at 2:30 break. 2:30 p.m. Central. The auctions would run Tuesday night, and then we'd break the next day in the afternoon at 2:30. I've thought about bringing it back at times, but then it just throws a wrench into the timing for Wednesday night. But I know some people that they do their auctions at like 7 p.m. and then their break will be like at midnight. And it's more of like designed for the people to rewatch it the next day, which is cool. But I enjoy having you guys in the live. I think it makes it more fun for you guys too. Or not. Or you're just like, I would rather rewatch it anyway. This guy's annoying, which is fair. which is totally fair. What did I miss, Chad? Give it, I don't know, another minute, and then we'll get started tonight. Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers, not a surprise. Real quick, nobody look. How many yards and touchdowns do you think Aaron Rodgers threw for last year? Don't cheat. That's how it was early on, B-Matt. When I was back in Oklahoma, I had Danny, I had Brighton, I had my parents. Like, I had 5 or 6 different people, like, going in and out between sorting breaks. And so we ran, I think, it was almost 4 to 5 more a week. With the one-man crew, I'm spread pretty thin right now. But once we get back to Oklahoma, Danny wants to hop back on board and help me out, and I'll have, yeah. I won't be in the middle of Kansas with no helper, you know. Year before, he was 0 for 0 yards. I had my fantasy team. Here's what kind of blew my mind. He threw for 28 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and 3,700 yards. That's a good year. It's not superstar Aaron Rodgers year, but that's a solid year, and people are talking about him being an absolute waste of talent. I'm like, I don't know about that. Steelers are a solid franchise, man. I honestly don't know what Bryce threw for last year because he was pretty bad the first half of the season. It was after that Eagles-Chiefs run where he really turned the corner, I think. I don't know what his contract is. That's a good question. Or how long it is even. It's probably a 1 year. I bet he gets a little bit more than the vet minimum. If it's definitely vet minimum, he's especially for a quarterback that, I mean, even if you were using him to train your rookie quarterback, that's a steal of a deal. All right. Let's keep chatting it up. First box of the night. We're doing our half optic mega. There is a bonus whole optic mega and then a half totally certified as well for overtime from AG and me for getting this base football filled up tonight. Guess the team that gets the first blue hyper. You guess it right, you win a free pack. Jalen inspired him. Oh, if only they could inspired Xavier Legette to catch a touchdown pass. That still makes me sick to this day. Empty box. I still think about that post route over the middle, wide open, diving drop. It hurts. It hurts. Woo! 1 year, 20 mil. 1 year, 20 is not terrible because they've already probably got their roster built how they want it for this season. Now, if it's multiple year 20, eesh. Zay Flowers, DK Metcalf, Ward, hello. All right, Chargers. Starting us off, your mom, my mom, her mom, his mom. Blue Hyper, if you guess Chargers, you're a free pack winner. Happy early Thursday, chat, as you guys are coming on in. Silver, Javon Bullard. Cooper DeJean's everywhere recently, and a Torrey Taylor. So is he. If you guys missed last night after the break, we did some rip and ships. K-Wick and C-Wick had probably one of the best optic megas I've ever seen. And then they ripped an absolute hobby box. No Kaboom, sadly, but they got a Cooper DeJean autograph. It was hilarious. Cooper DeJean was everywhere. Special. Hey, we're started off right there with little DeJean. And we have another one coming up, too, at the very end. I think last year Aaron Rodgers was a little bit... I think it was more of a new team. But trying to rush that Achilles back, I feel like might have thrown him for a loop. I still think Aaron Rodgers has got some thread left on the tires. Tread. That mega was incredible, man. Dubs. That was by far the best mega of optic I've seen open. Thielen. McCaffrey. If you guys missed the mega, they also pulled an Uptown last night out of it. It was crazy. Pickens. Blue hype. Chris Jenkins for the Bengals. JJ, Minnesota. There we go, Raj. And a Matt Stafford. I have a sports bet for you guys tonight. Now, I'm not betting on the game. I'm betting on the players. Last time Thunder played the Pacers, they did pretty well against us. Pacers, if you guys didn't know, we lost one game against the East all season this year. One game. It was to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Gordo remembers it. We talked crap about it. We played them the next night and smoked them. That's our only loss against the East this season. To see our next loss in the East, you have to go back all the way to 2 years, and it was to the Pacers. When we beat them, Mr. Kendrick Williams, fro mullet. He has an afro that's a mullet. Came in, big difference maker. His over on points is 2.5 tonight. I think he gets a lot of minutes. He got a lot of minutes against the T-Wolf series. I think he gets a lot tonight. All he's going to do is make 1-3 and I cover. James Conner. Or he doesn't play at all. It's either or. We don't know the game plan yet. We haven't seen it because today's game 1. Lil Jordan Humphrey. Dexter Lawrence. Devin Singletary. Blue. Hyper. DeJawan. Edwards. That's a 2-syllable. Marshawn Nealon. And Edgerrin Cooper. We have been attracting birds. Specifically Eagles. Seawick, good to see you, brother. Throw those on up there. And we'll dive into some baseball for the baseball crew. Half prospects coming up. Guest team for the first autograph, chat. First auto. I'm expecting a lot of small ball tonight with Pacers Thunder, though. Isaiah Hartenstein, I don't think it's a lot of minutes. I think it's Chet and Kenrich Williams a lot. Did that not? Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 2.
2. Going to the right side. Here we go. Give me a kaboom, man. I just had this itch. We pulled all those case hits last week for the Bears. I just want to see another kaboom, man. It's just itching. Itching to see a kaboom. Guest team for the first auto, chat. First auto. Ooh. Dude, pulling a kaboom, there's nothing like it. I would say pulling a kaboom is more fun than a downtown. I don't know why. Color Blast is up there. A 101 is up there. The 101s are like, sometimes you don't know what the 101 parallel looks like till you finally pull it. Like sometimes they're black, sometimes they're platinum, sometimes they're something else. Like the one we pulled for B. Riddle. Like I thought it might be something special, but I was like, flipped it over 101. I was like, oh. So they kind of get you. The kaboom, you kind of, with the limited amount of packs and cards in an absolute hobby, you can kind of see it coming and it just builds. Unless you're in a baseball Cam's cards break, that other breaker that does the baseball breaks, he misses the kabooms until they're right in front of his face. Don't know what he's doing. Aiden May, Hector Rodriguez, Christian Oper, Chicago White Sox. That's going to be at a 199. Connor Griffin, Bryce Rayner, Detroit. Namala for the Blue Jays. Your mom. Blue Jays within prospects get a ton of autographs. Them and the Marlins, they crush it, man. Zoom is pretty good. I haven't ripped a ton of, is it Zenith or Zenith? It's good. Zenith, whatever you want to call it, is a really good budget set in my opinion when it's done right. I don't know how they did it this year. Or did they do it this year? Zenith. I think it's Zenith. Zenith is the way I think I said it the first time. Jacob Melton, Baez for the Mets. I think that the Zoom needs to just be around a little bit longer to kind of build its, for lack of a better term, aura. You know what I mean? Once it becomes more common and like people see it more and there's like maybe a 101 parallel of it 1 year or something like that, I think it'll jump up. It's a good looking one for sure. Tommy Troy, Trimble, Thomas White, Brody Betch to 299, Blake Walters, Kansas City Royals. They got a really fun box. I mean, I'm very, very excited for 22 Rip. That's one of my favorite boxes we've opened in the recent history for baseball. I have more of it, I think, tomorrow on eBay. If I'm not mistaken, it's tomorrow or Saturday on eBay. I have more 2022 Topps ripped. Caden Grice and a Ryan Waldschmidt, Arizona. Girk, how are you, big dog? Hopefully you're having a great Thursday, my man. Also, speaking of Girk, you kind of reminded me of Zion mags. I just got like 500 in stock. So we have like 506 in stock. So if you guys want some Zions, they are available. Let me know. Brady Montgomery. Cole Messina. There is no limit to how many you can buy in a week either. Cade Kuehler, Atlanta. I love that blue. 149. Carson Bench. Mets on the ping. Cade Horton. Michael Massey, Tigers with the flow of the hair. My goodness. Look at that. That's the Tigers. Unnumbered. Gabriel Hughes. Alex Clemmy. From this set, yeah. The first box we opened, I believe, to Gordo. Travis Bazana. I can't say his last name. I get made fun of. Once I hear it on TV a couple times, it'll sink in. But yeah, like our first box, we got one from the prospects box. Super cool. And of all players that get it on too, him was pretty special because like at the time and still now, he's like the guy. Bazana. Okay. I always feel like I'm shortchanging the amount of syllables when I say Bazana. But I'm not. Okay, sweet. Football. Rookie and stars. We got 2 packs left. We got our final third. Guest team for the first numbered auto mem. Halliburton is in the building. Oh, man, I'm so nervous. If I wasn't breaking, I'd be a wreck right now. Yes. Girk, I didn't want to put any pressure on you because I know what you're doing is probably... You're sticking your neck out, you know? I ran out of the blue ones yesterday. Not even kidding. And I was like, I need to message Girk. But I know he said end of summer, so I'm going to just use the whites. But yeah, 100%. If it doesn't put you out too much, I'd love some more. Awesome. Dude, that's incredible. Thank you. Thank you. My buddy just texted me and said, count me in on the war on rats. I don't know what happened. Update on the rat situation. I've had a camera underneath my truck for about a week. Nothing. Rat poison. Nothing. Traps. I'm missing one trap. No idea what happened to it. Rain, wind could have got it. But I'm not sure. Travis Kelce. Bijan Robinson. Chat, next generation of running backs. Top 4, the next generation. Who do you guys got? Big 4 running backs in the league. Ramadre. Edwards for the Steelers. We just pulled this card, I think. DeJuan Edwards at a $4.99. Steelers. Mr. Girk's got an auto on the board. I think you got to go Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs. Maybe you throw Ashton Jinty up there. Maybe. Who would be the 4th? Or if you have another guy of those 3, who would you throw in there? Oh, little JD in the house. Your mom, my mom, her mom, his mom. McCarthy. 2 McCarthys already. We love it. What is this? B. Caleb. I see the orange and blue. Bo Nix. I'll take that on the pink. Broncos. At a 75. Matt Big Dog. TD. Fire Crusade. That's insane. That is beautiful. 3 quarterbacks in a row. You love to see it. Breaking in the daytime feels like a little like eating lunch at a strip club. I love what I'm seeing, but I feel a little bit more guilty. That's a great way to put it. Yeah, it definitely does feel strange. Don't get me wrong. When I was sold out at 3:30 today, and I didn't, the thing I hate the most, I think it comes with the ADHD. The thought all day of having to sell unpaids kills me. Drives me insane. Like, I don't know if you guys ever have a task that you have to do at the end of the day and it just like gives you this paralysis almost. I have that with unpaids. I was loaded at 3:30. I got more done in that hour and a half between now and the break than I would normally get done in 2 hours because I didn't have that thought in my head. It was awesome. Love that Bryce Young silver. Jordan Jefferson And a little Jalen Wright. Ooh, Devon Achane, my 4th running back of the next generation. A-Chain, stud. I have a question, Girk. Are we able to get something put on the back of the labels? Or is that like a no-go? Ayuk, Baker Mayfield, Patty Mahomes, probably. Okay. I thought it would be cool. This is just me spitballing an idea to have like a QR code on the back or something like that. I don't know. Just an idea. Derrick Henry, Drake. Mate, we're getting all the quarterbacks. I love it. Pickens. Oh, baby. Eagles. Give me a little Trotter. True Blue? What is this? True Blue. Oh, my goodness. Silver Air. Who's on the Broncos right now? Matthew, you're having an afternoon, brother. Great third hobby, a rookie of stars, man. Could have done for a quarterback autograph too in here. I wouldn't have minded that. Bo Nick Silver, McMillan stud, another Drake May. Lord have mercy, you love it. It'd be easier if it's the same design for all of them instead of a different design for each. Okay, yeah. My thought was like the same label we've made or whatever, just the Cam's Cards label, but a QR code on the back that takes you to the link tree or something. But it'd be the same on all of them. Or just like this, just the same thing on the back, if that like, or interchangeable label, one side. Ooh. Like interchangeable, you could, I don't know. Now you got me thinking. Yeah. I don't want to overdo my welcome. I'm just spitballing out loud. If I'm going too far, you tell me to shut up and stop. Because everyone appreciates the labels that you make, man. It makes it incredible. It's gone hand in hand with the Zion partnership over the past couple months. All right. We got a half hobby. A Bowman First 2023. Okay, cool. Okay. Gordo. A Grimace face, limited run. All right, chat. Guess the team that gets the first, like, light blue parallel. Cam, I like you, but... Oh, no, yeah, I figured most people do. I honestly did. Like, especially the people in the CamFam that are getting, like, some custom ones from Girk. Like, I know B-Riddle's got some Cubs ones, some Thunder ones, stuff like that. But I think it goes a long way to, like, when you got... I mean, you guys have bought in so many of those Zion mags for first-timers and other people like that. That, I think having that label up there is, like, a massive advertising opportunity. Nothing brings someone else to a break back than a monster hit, unless you're on the Commanders and you hit a Jaden Daniels Neptune or something insane like that. They never come back. But having the QR code on the back, like so they could just scan it and straight to the eBay, I think it's a big is an opportunity I'm not shooting at. Roger, good to see you, man. But for like the CamFam, like I know most of you guys are replacing the label. Maybe not on some, but on most. Especially, you guys have got Girk in your corner in the Discord. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 1.
1. There we go. Yeah, I talked to... I got more information from Zion about their custom labels. And it's such a difficult... They need to figure out a way to make it simpler for me to understand, to explain to others. For every like layer you add or background you choose, the price is different. So for me to say, hey, a custom label is 50 cents a label, you can order up to, you got to start at 100. It's like, well, give me your custom label design. Then I have to give it to them. Then they give me a quote. Then I go back to you. And it's just so many steps. It's just like, Whereas Girk's just like, hey guys, send me your label. I got you. So I told my, I had the discussion. I was like, people can just like print it off online, and they're happy with that a lot of times. Like, there's a lot to this. I'm like, yeah. It's like, I still want 500 of your Zion, so. How's the baseball season been? How's the baseball season been, Roger? Look at that. Roman Anthony Bowman first on top. Oh, that's hot. That is pretty. So you don't have to worry about that. Well, unless you're doing like the 50 point and the 70 points. Yeah, it's kind of surprising they charge $9.99 for one. I'm guessing majority of their revenue comes from LCSs, breakers, and stuff like that. They probably don't focus too much on selling directly from their website. That's my guess, just based on their shipping. Holy cow. When is state? State's usually August? Like just before August, maybe? No, because that's too close to fall ball. When is state? I never won state. I got third, and I got a banner. Pedro Ramirez. Watson. I think we got second one year, too, but I'm not 100% positive. Eric Brown. Ballesteros. Brock Jones. Drew Gilbert. Colson Montgomery. Genoa Guardians. Ronnie Simon. Stock all the MLB labels. Late July, okay. I always remember those tournaments just being super hot, which was better than playing fall ball in November. Caminero, good half right here. Fernandez, Cabrera, Serta, Brooks Lee, Oscar. There's the blue. Oh, on a Lazaro Montez. Mariners, great card, and the Mariners are your giveaway winners. Frias, Baez, Jorge. 2 weeks. Is it you, Triple SA? Is that still the people who run it? That's what it was in Oklahoma back in my day, but I don't know what it is or who runs it now. Oh, state for high school is probably through the district. Actually, I don't know. Love the Caminero, man. Justin Crawford, Bowman first. That's been a great. Malloy, Ruiz, Boyd, Mikey Romero, Garcia, Brian Acuna, blue for the Twins, Christian Hernandez, Beltre, Acuna for the Rangers. Yeah, travel ball is what always comes to mind for me. I don't know why. It's just, I guess it's what I. Figueroa, Marcus Lee Sang. Man, Arroyo, Matt Mervis, Henry Davis, Tamar Johnson. Oh, baby! Talk about a boom! Who are my Giants? Gordo! Another out of 5 tonight for the baseball crew. Kyle Harrison, Bowman first edition, red parallel. That's filthy. That's filthy. Tell me this is the Kyle Harrison I'm thinking of. Three out of 5? Oh my goodness. That's insane. Isaac, Mario Shaw, Kendrick Martinez, and a point day for the Blue Jays. That's sick. I don't know. I always second guess myself with Bowman because there's so many names that are so similar because there's so many people that go through it. Like there's, what, 10, 15 different Acuñas? De Los Santos, Arroyo, Martinez, probably 15 Martinez's, 15 Perez's, not many Jameses. Peguero, Alonso, Jace Bowen, Gilterra, Dominguez. Finish that pack off. I'm canceled? How am I canceled? Max Wagner, De La Cruz, Acuna, Gonzalez, Cole Young, Lugo, Colson Montgomery on the light blue. I love that. Jace Young, Luciano, Alex Ramirez. It's been a really good box of Bowman 23 so far. I did pick up, actually, I'll show you guys because it's on the table behind me because I need to inventory it. Some 2022 Bowman Draft First Edition. I got that in today. I'm curious to see how this one does. I've kind of just been going through. I've been going through these products because Series 1 was so bad. I just kind of went down the first edition. I like the first edition a little bit more than the first stuff, like just the regular Series 1 right now. You get to chase older rooks, which I think is always fun because you get to, when you open them now, you identify them a little bit easier. But the first on them, and there's so many cool parallels. But I got one of those in today, so look for that in a break soon. Or overtime or whatever. Henry Ramos. Perazo, he's a third baseman, second baseman, and first baseman, in case you were curious. Desan. Geloff, there we go, A's. I love that. DeLauder. Gutierrez. Corona. Encarnacion. Colby Thomas. And one more, Braylon Bishop. I mean, there are a lot. It's not a bad thing. There's just a lot. There's a lot of Acuñas. There's no croutons, though. I have a very rare last name. What are we talking about, Gert? I have some Bob Ross labels put aside for you and B. Riddle. What a guy. Gonzalez. Austin Charles. Bezcombe. Chat. 1 through 10 prospect. This name rings a bell, but it's not ringing a bell. That rings the bell. Lee. Yasir Mercedes. Mesa. Burrito on the blue. Eduardo Julian. I like that. Gavin Cross. Chorio. When is Chorio's Bowman first? 22? 21? I'll throw Bezcombe up there. It rings a bell. Reminder, Saturday night because Sunday I'm going to that game in Oklahoma City. Saturday night, we're doing that PSA reveal. If you can't make it, I'm doing all the cards after the recap. So it'll be really easy for you guys to, if you missed the stream, to go back and find it. I'll just do them all in a row at the very end. And it won't be spaced out amongst the break. But yeah, Saturday night will be the reveal, and then we'll have those out the door Tuesday to you guys. Juan, Luis Rodriguez, Baez, Jackson Holiday, Ellie, Drew Jones, Arizona. Man, they were one of the 4 teams for BMAT. Nice Drew Jones, Bowman first, Trey Sweeney, Jacob Berry, Vaquero, Lara. Drew Jones had a bunch of hype, man. It was a $1 million bounty or a $100,000 bounty on his 101 Bowman first in 23 or 24. Haven't heard much about him since. Rada, Marcelo Mayer, I can't say that name. Jason Chorio, Burgos, Susak, Jose De Paula, Dodgers, Juan, Randy, and a Drew Gilbert. Two more packs and then back to football, chat. DeLone, Roman Anthony again. Heck yes. Heck yeah. Pedro Ramirez, Watson, Eric Brown Jr., Ballesteros. Oh my goodness. Roderick Arias, Yankees. Gordo on the gold. Beautiful. First edition gold Arius. Beautiful. Got an out of 5. Got some blues, some golds. So what's to make about this Rockies 3-game win streak, chat? Are they figuring it out, or are they playing someone that's terrible? I haven't actually looked at who they beat. I just saw somewhere they won 3 straight. Montgomery, Ganeo, Ronnie Simone. They posted somewhere on Twitter, and it was like wins in May or June or whatever month we're in. And it was like Rockies 3, Scotty Scheffler 0. Brock Jones, Caminero again. I like that. Fernandez, Cabrera, Serta, Brooks Lee, Ronnie Simon, Bowman first on the light blue, Frias, Baez, Jorge for the Rocks. And Corn Dog's not even in Colorado to enjoy it. I think he's out in Florida on vacation right now. Which I would love. Three out of 5, Kyle Harrison, sick, man. Bowman first. Last night, I think I made a remark talking about the out of 5s typically being red, and that there was one tonight. What was our out of 5 last night? Green on the South Frelick auto. That was really cool. That was a good one. All right, football. I got Dynamite. We got the last 2 out of this bad boy. Half hobby of it. Cool box, by the way. Love the design of like the whatever you call it. Chat, guess a team. First NFL team pulled. First NFL team pulled. If they're both NIL, whatever the first giveaway team is, gets the we'll do the free pack. There we go. Get the words out, Cam. Get the words out. We're due for an autograph out of Wildcard Illumination, man. Whether it's just the hits or Dynamite or Joker's Wild. The Bears, the Cleveland Browns. All right, here we go. Good luck, good luck. These don't want to tear very well. Good sign. Three out of 3. Hey! Cam Ward! First overall pick out of the draft to the Tennessee Titans, Jimmy. There we are. Titans are your giveaway team. That is a beautiful parallel. 3 out of 3, my man. Dynamite, Cam Ward. That's when he was back at Washington State before he went to Miami. I just scheduled 1450 for Thursday next week. So 2 months, 6 weeks in that time frame. Quick reveal. Hey, CJ, 1 out of 1. Texans, Josh brother. CJ Stroud, double quarterback, 3 out of 3, and 1 out of 1, brother. Oh, man. That was the best Dynamite's been to us. This isn't like Joker's Wild where everything's out of 5 or lower. I think everything in this is 50 and lower. So the fact that we got a first overall pick and a second overall pick quarterback, 1 out of 1, and a 3 out of 3. So whenever we get close to 1,500, I'll put up a Discord channel and make an announcement, officially giving a schedule, and I'll address if you want to add stuff and giveaways then. So you're still good. I'll make sure there's plenty of time, like multiple weeks, if not a full month, to get that all sorted out. All right. Oh, no, we just did that. Ooh, ooh. I'm excited for this one. 2022 Topps Ripped Baseball. 2024 Dynamite next. They make those cards so much sweeter looking. I haven't looked at them yet. I need to find them. Okay. Yeah, I'll look for some. See if I can grab some. They make some really fun sets at Wildcard that I enjoy breaking. Dynamite, I love just the hits. The Joker's Wild was a lot of fun. The Breakers Bricks, I've been trying to get a hold of one of those. Chat guest team that gets the first numbered card. They should all 4 be numbered. I think there's 4 cards, 2022. We're looking for a Big Bobby, Big J-Rod. Mike Trout's in the set and signs. I don't know if he signs on the regular cards or just the minis, but we're about to find out. Here we go, chat. Good luck, good luck. If you guys like Topps Ripped, let me know. I know it's a low card count, which is kind of a bummer, but I really do enjoy ripping it. If you guys want to see more of it, let me know. I have one more this week, and I'll be out of them. And if we want to re-up on them, I'm totally cool too. Oh, that's awesome. Patton, if Patton in the Discord, if you've talked to him before, he does he loves wildcard. He stockpiles just about any form of wildcard he can. Whether it's like the CJ Stroud exclusive box or the Paul Skeens one they did, or Dynamite, just the hits. He's got it all. He loves it as well. All right, here we go. First numbered card, chat. Best of luck. 2022 Topps Ripped. I do love some wild card, man. They have some really, really good card designs. Empty box. All right, what do we got on top here? All right. It's the front of the back. No, it's the front. Out of 25 for the Brew Crew. I got a little Corbin Burns. So if you guys didn't know, there's your tab up there in the top for the Brew Crew. Whenever you get the card in, you can decide to keep the card or rip the card. That's going to Matt. Iverson Rainbow from Wildcard Matt for like a year. What do they do for NBA? I've never seen their NBA line very much. One sec, chat. Got to restock the thick top loaders and thick top sleeves. Ran through them. All right. Corbin Burns, 7 out of 25. Keep it or rip it. Post your results in the Discord. I'm curious what they have in there. Next one up. We got 3 more. 3 out of 10 for the Rays. B-Matt. There you go, brother. Low rookie to 10. B-Matt, I know he's in here. B-Matt, are you going to tear it or are you going to keep it? Oh, man. 3 out of 10. Out of 10, I feel like it's tough. Whoo, Granky. 64 out of 99. Royals. That is K-Wick and C-Wick. I like the all white kind. It's kind of a clean look with like the goldish border. I love that. You guys, if you do decide to tear them, please post your hits in the Discord. I want, or at least, even if it's not a hit, I want to know, man. It's a Ray. It's getting ripped. All right. K-Wick, C-Wick, what are you guys going to do? We got one more. Like a zebra almost. Ian Happ to 50 for the Cubbies. Cubbies are Mr. B. Riddle. So B. Rid, Matthew, K-Wick, B-Matt, Matthew, K-Wick, C-Wick, B. Riddle. If you guys decide to tear, let me know. I like that black and white one. It almost looks like a zebra. I don't know. So there are some pretty good autographs. The autograph checklist from 2022 ripped on the minis is really cool. Mike Trout's in there. That's funny. That's funny. All right. Next one up, we got a quarter Prism International. Here's our final quarter. Prism International, chat. Guess the team for the first numbered or rookie. Oh, man. At least these have the tabs. If you guys ever opened up Legacy Football from Panini, they're Dare to Tear. It's not as easy to rip. This has like, it looks like it's got a pretty good sized tab. The Panini one, I remember having a very, very small tab, which is not a big deal, but you want to preserve the card, it feels like a little bit. Everybody's had a second to guess. Here we go. I got a Herbie. We got a silver prism coming up. Come on, baby. Brock Bowers for the Raiders. K-Wick and C-Wick. It's a pretty sharp looking silver prism right there. Love me some Brock Bowers. I will be targeting him in fantasy football this year, man. Aaron Jones Prism Break. Jacob Cowing. And a Jordan Travis, who already retired from the Jets. Did anybody tear the ripped from 2023 in here in the chat when we ripped those a couple weeks back? Eddie George. Where? Prismatic. Latayla 2 for the Colts. Jaheim Bell. And a Tavondre Sweat for the Tennessee Titans. Big boy up front. Cleveland Browns, 1964 champs. All right, last pack. Here we go. Give us an out of 8. Another silver prism. Vinatieri. Bobby Okore. I'm not sure. Okore, sure. Travis Kelce on the hype. Gold for the Colts. And a Kool-Aid McKinstry for the Saints. And this box is sturdy. I can take this down.
I saw it when I walk, boy.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. I think if it's a, like, the out of 10 for BMAT. BMAT's made his mind. He's ready to tear. I would have a harder time with that one because it's out of 10. Like the Grinky for the Royals. Now, the Wickwoods, they are Royals fans, which makes it tougher. If it was a Red Sox to 99, I don't know, actually. I don't know. If it was my team, I don't know. I love that set idea, though, man. Ton of fun. And a really good checklist for autographs. They did a really good job at those for the minis. All right. We're up for football. Prism draft picks. One of my favorite, most slept on products. It never sells well. It breaks phenomenally, though, man. You get to chase the stained glass, the color blast, the mangas. And I love college football just about as much as I do the NFL. Not quite as much right now with the current state of college football, but tons of really cool chances to get. No, we still got the MVP box for baseball. That's true, yeah. I think it depends as well. I don't know how much it take, like, how much damage is done to the card if you rip it. Like, if I can still put it back in the top loader and you can't tell that I did anything to it from the front, and I'd probably tear it. If they were real ballsy at tops, they'd make you tear it down the front. Then they're making you put some game on the line right there. Chat, I'm sorry, guest team for the first autograph. We should have an autograph out of every packer. There's 4 autographs. If it's an NIL, we'll push it to the second autograph. They're both NIL. First wheel spin for those giveaways. So, okay, Gert. I was 20, let's say, yeah, 2022. 1 of 1. Who's I'm blanking on his name. Jaron Duran, 1 of 1 rookie. Top Strip 2022. You tearing that? I imagine you would, but I was putting a situation out there. Yep, I like it. I like it. Never not afraid to double down. All right, here we go. Come on, give us some good autographs. We've had some really good hits from Prism Draft Picks this year. All right. Man, that is tough. Bears, Christian Watson, Ed Reed. Something looks, like a blue ice. James Williams, silver. Looks like out of Florida A&M. Auto blue cracked ice. Come on, baby. Come on home. Kool-Aid McKinstry for the Saints. That is Mr. Bill out of 75. One of the best first names in the NFL. I don't know. I could see Topps like putting nothing good inside of it because they're like, oh, no one's going to rip the 101. But also they could hide their best hits inside the 101. You know what I mean? It's a fun little mental game you can play with it. Oh, little Drake May at UNC. UNC's had some good quarterbacks as of recently. Leggett, Carolina, Prism Break, purple. Dylan Raiola. If you guys don't know about him, he is a Patrick Mahomes wannabe. Same helmet, same pregame ritual, same haircut. He actually is kind of getting Nebraska on the right track, which in my opinion, Nebraska needs to get another good football program, man. They live, breathe, and die football up there in Cornhusker territory. That's a giveaway card right there. That should be a fun one to watch next season. Jared Goff on the blue for the Lions out of 199. Josh. It'd be the worst card ever inside, right? I always think it's fun. Like, you're holding on to that ripped card. Like, I held on to 4 of them. There could be a 1-of-1 Mike Trout autograph inside one of those. And I have no idea. We may never know unless they rip it. Fashano and a Drake May. There you go, Patriots in the UNC threads. Or it could be, if I got to wonder Franco, I'm tearing that thing quick to see what's on the inside. If it's a wonder on the inside, I'm pissed. Double Drake May right there. Now we need some JJ, JD, Bo, or Caleb. Oh, that's what you're calling your shot of what's on the inside of it? Or Drake, okay, or more Drake May. Roger Staubach. Arch Manning, old players here. Silver. Chop Robinson, Miami, great name. Auto. Dylan Johnson. Where did he go? Oh, this is one of the bigger backs out of the draft, I believe. I need to look it up. Peyton Manning, trophy hunting. Jaden Daniels on the brilliance. Beautiful card design. Red. Eric All from the Iowa Hawk. Oh my goodness, the next card. Hot. At a $2.99. Beautiful Eric. Mr. AP. All day Peterson on the red wave color match. We're stopping the break to put that on the podium. He will be a Minnesota Viking. Minnesota, there you go. Absolute dog. Viking legend, Sooners legend on the red wave color match. Carson Beck, he's at Miami. That's a giveaway. And a Brady Cook. He's still at... Where did Cook go? Did he go to the draft chat? Mizzou fans, Mizzou haters, K-Wick, Seawick. Is he still there? I thought he left with Luther Burden. I thought last year was his last year, but I could be wrong. Oh, more top loaders. Alexa, did Brady Cook get drafted to the NFL?
From SI.com. Quarterback Brady Cook was selected with the 230th overall pick in round 7 of the 2025 NFL
Jets.
Draft by the Detroit Lions.
Wait, what? Is Alexa wrong? Saying Lions? It could have been a traded pick. Oh, he's at Jets. Okay, perfect. I wonder if she like reads the picks before they're like, you know, traded or whatever. QB4. Nice JD on the brilliance. Still 2 boxes left for NFL, 1 for the MLB, and we're shooting for the stars. It's a long shot box, but the ceiling on the MVP boxes is incredible. Dylan Johnson. Oh, phenomenal. I thought Dylan Johnson was a top 3 running back. Who am I thinking of? I might be thinking of Caleb Johnson, the guy from Iowa. I think that was his name. So if he's currently free agent, he'll go to the most recent tenure if he was tenure for the same amount of time. This is a giveaway. Beck's a giveaway. Brady Cook is the Jets. Titans released him and the Panthers released him. I think he signed with Chick-fil-A after that. All right. Let's do the Carson Beck first. He's currently at Miami. I think he's on a $4 million NIL deal after leaving Georgia. Who is he? Where's he going to? Let's find out. Spin it. The commies. And then a Dylan Raiola. This guy's pretty fun to watch, man. He's got Nebraska humming with Matt Rule, old Panthers coach, who flopped in the NFL. Don't remind me of those days. Here we go. The Arizona Cardinals. That is Mr. William, a.k.a. Bill. Then it's time for an OKC curb stomp. All right. Oh, and then we looked at that one. We're good. All right, let's do the MVP box. We're Ohtani. The spin was for the Dylan. Oh, let me take it off the screen. I'm sorry. The Dylan Raiola. The purple right here. He's still at Nebraska. Out of 75. All right. Chat, guest team for the first numbered or auto. We're not guaranteed an autograph out of this product, but it has Barry Bonds, Ohtani, Schmidt, Ortiz, I believe, is in it. It's got an incredible checklist. This is my second of the 3 boxes I got. Best of luck, everybody. Come on, baby. Come on. The Pujols auto. Pujols I grew up watching, man. In Oklahoma, he was the guy that was always on WGN, the channel we got. All right, beautiful. Pujols. Best of luck, everybody. Come on. Topps, give us a good box here. We deserve it. We deserve it. All right. Come on. I believe. Yes. Okay, we're going to go from the back because I believe the front are the hits. Am I correct, chat? Remind me if I'm wrong. Stan Musial. Musial. I always butcher his last name and get made fun of. Get the jokes out. Joe DiMaggio for the Yankees. This card's kind of remind me of Tribute a little bit, but not as thick and shiny. There's the Albert Pujols. There's something green at the front here. It's driving me crazy not knowing what's at. Boston Red Sox. I'm sorry, Boston, or the Brooklyn Dodgers. Roy. This was the Angels. Mike Trout. Yankees, Yogi Berra. How many more we got left? 2, I think. Barry, man. Those roids were insane, man. Look how skinny he is there, dude. Nice one, Pirates. And this will be the last base. It could be a numbered. There's a Shohei Ohtani right there. All right, now we're to the good stuff. Now we're to the good stuff. Come on, autograph. Come on, baby. Double Oh, man. Dodgers, Giants. Are they the same team? Gordo, he got it either way. Duel. Barry Bonds, Shohei Ohtani. Imagine that with the autograph, man. I would be freaking out. Oh, I hope we get one. Barry Bonds, Shohei Ohtani. Barry Bonds is a 7X MVP? Or is that pointing? Ohtani's not. Ohtani's just 3, I believe. He hadn't been in the league that long. That's incredible. I did not realize he was a 7X MVP. And for the Yankees, out of 99, Yogi Berra Green. Sparkle the Yankees, Mr. Gordo. There you are, good sir. A little Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, we're waiting for the box with the autograph. Yogi, Mike. We'll throw Mike up there. Joe and Stan. Give me big league. They definitely made the box very, they made sure you know where the floor's at. They made sure you know where the floor's at, but they leave the ceiling up there with the dual autos. All right. We have 2 more boxes tonight for the football break. AG has bought us a whole Optic Mega, and I said tonight if we filled this football break, I would throw in the second half of Totally Certified from a couple weeks back. Yeah. So we'll do the Optic Mega first, and then we'll do the Totally Certified second. And maybe we have another one-on-one in there. Who knows? All right. We'll do giveaways on this one. Guess the first blue hyper. Hopefully this is the same box from like one of the ones we did last night with the Uptown, the Silver Caleb. Yeah, it was an improvement over the last one. They make it a chase most certainly out of the MVP boxes. Chase, what is your profile picture? I've always wondered. I can't see it very well from over here. It's just like it looks like big sunglasses. My spin game? What do you mean? I got a Sutton, Roquan, Matt Stafford, Quentin Johnson. Oh, Drake May, though. Patriots. He's everywhere tonight. The light it up. We talked a lot about this one last night. Beautiful card. Edwards. And a Michael Pratt in the Packers uniform, but to the Bucks. It's my middle-aged boy when he was like a year old with sunglasses on and a pacifier. Oh, okay. Cortland Sutton, James Cook, Debo, Pat Freiermuth, Blue Hype, Braylon Allen for the Jets, Teron Arnold. Woo, JD! Commanders! Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm always trying to keep the vibes up, man. I like Braylon Allen a lot, man. Wisconsin, he had a really good stint there for a couple weeks while Breece Hall was not full strength yet. And they didn't use him much down the second half. They really don't need to. Breece Hall is an absolute dog when healthy. Stephon, you're a light in this dark MVP box. Keenan Allen, Tyreek Hill. Give me an Uptown. Give me a Downtown Kobe. Blue Hype. B-Rookie QB. Tabondre Sweat, big boy up front. Chris Jenkins. Jabril Peppers. Did they strip Barry Bonds of his MVPs, chat? Do you guys know? I did not know he had 7. Put that in your whole hobbyist focus. Quay Walker, Michael Mayer, Zach Ertz, Jonathan Brooks, Carolina. This card design always reminds me of like a Tide Pod. And you got the all-white patch like it just came out of the washer. Carolina, there you are. I got a silver Devon, Jaden Hicks, Troy Franklin for the Broncos. Man, it's crazy. We still have an hour and 30 before tip tonight. Hour 30. J.C. Horn, Trevor Lawrence, DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Godwin, Blue Hyper. Tennessee is stealing the Blue Hypes right now. Zaire Newton, Jacoby Brissett. One more pack from the Optic Mega. Shout out to AG Man for adding this, by the way. Ooh, what is that? Jerome Ford, Zay Jones, Leonard Williams, Gino. Chain reactions, Davante Adams for the New York Jets, and he is now a Raider. Marvin Harrison, dog. Eric All for the Bengals. All right, we got one more football box tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow's breaks are live on eBay. Free hobby pack Friday tomorrow. If you win 4 teams, you get a free hobby pack. And it is tribute night for baseball. And then football. Ooh, what is football tomorrow night? Prism Deca for basketball tomorrow night. All right, totally certified. We have hit every auto and mem that we're supposed to get out of this hat or out of this box. We're chasing the 101s. Chat, guess team that gets the first numbered card. Guess 2 teams. 2 teams right here. That's right, he's a Ram. That's right, yes. They got Devontae and Puka, and then Cup went to the... Oh, where did Cooper Cup go? Remind me where Cup went. I'm having an absolute brain debacle. Cup went to... Was it Seattle? Seahawks, okay. I'm curious to see how he does in Seattle. Sam Darnold, first year there. JSN kind of starting to break out. Had a great year last year. Yeah, it's crazy. They completely reset their wide receiver core. And they've had Lockett forever. And Metcalf's been there since 19 or 18. It'd be fun to watch. They have a great running back room, too. And Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, or Charbonnet, however you say it. Penix for the Falcons. That looks like a variation photo right there. Lassiter. The mighty Aaron Jones. That's cool. Tua Tagovailoa. James Cook. And a Maurice Hall for the Jets. JSN's a guy I might target in fantasy. But it also could backfire. It depends who Sam Darnold's got the chemistry with. Like, DJ Moore with Sam Darnold had a better connection than he had with any of the other quarterbacks in Carolina in his tenure in Carolina. Him and Cam Newton never were on the same page. They didn't hate each other. Just never had a great connection. Sam Darnold came in, and DJ Moore was putting up massive numbers. And then we got traded, but I got a Johnny Wilson for the Eagles, something covering his eye. A blue Alvin Kamara, the Saints, out of 149, St. Louis. New Orleans Saints, I'm sorry. Bill, if you guys guessed the Saints shirt, free pack winner, holler at me. Where did Lockett end up? Did he get picked up somewhere? Certified Tutty, Xavier Worthy for Kansas City. Raj. Oh, yeah. And that conference is wide open, in my opinion. The Rams are kind of there. The 49ers, I think their window's passed. Seattle, what is it? Seattle, 49ers. Jerry Judy. Seattle 49ers, Rams, Raiders? No. Arizona. That division's wide open. That division is wide open. He's at the Titans with Burks. Okay. Lad McConkey. Anthony Richardson for the Colts on the red. That's going to be out of 249, Indianapolis. Mr. Girk. He had something wrong today. Like an injury came out about Anthony Richardson. I got a Braylon Allen red. That's as well to 249 for the Jets. Jets. Double Braylon Allen tonight. Shoulders hurt already. Oh my goodness. He's already making excuses. Quentin Johnson, Lamar Jackson, Olave for the Saints. Is it his throwing shoulder? Do you know, Gert? We got a Taylor Arnold. Is this gold? Oh, it's the gold team. Elway out of 249. Fred Warner gold team for the 49ers. Eckler, Cooper Kupp, and a Josh Allen. RWD with the eyes. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. I think Brighton's upstairs making something. I'm not used to breaking at the time. I haven't eaten yet. All right, last pack. What do we got? I got, little JJ McCarthy. Jalen Wright red to 249. That's going to be 194 to 249. Sunday special, Dak Prescott. Chiefs again on the Worthy. This is, I think, a blue parallel. Or out of 199. That's sharp. Good photo right there of Worthy, too. Horns down. Chat, what is your, before we wrap up tonight, what is your Mount Rushmore of pizza toppings? Top 4. Oh, no. Hopefully it's not the throwing. And a Daniel Jones. For me, it's pepperoni, jalapeno, olive, sun-dried tomatoes. Ooh, I take that back. No tomatoes, mushroom. Pepperoni, sausage, onions, green peppers. I almost want green peppers up there. Pepperoni, mushroom, sausage, peppers. In that order. Pepperoni, mushrooms. Mushrooms are slept on, man. I'm not a picky eater. As a kid, that was the one thing I would not eat was mushrooms, and I finally kind of like gave into mushrooms. I love them. Salami and some chili peppers. I'd get down with that. Man. Extra cheese. Barbecue sauce. See, I never had a barbecue sauce pizza. I don't mind the Alfredo sauce pizzas. Not my favorite, though. Not my favorite, but I'm not hating on them. Like a chicken Alfredo pizza, I've had every now and then. I had some buddies in high school that loved them and lived by them, so we had them for lunch a lot. They were good. I'm a big red sauce guy, though, man. Keep it simple. Ooh, I like balsamic vinegar a lot. I bet you I'd like that one. All right. Recapping off of Thursday, and it's surprising. It is not 10 p.m. It is 6 o'clock. I got a Marvin, Dole, Barry Bonds, Shohei Ohtani, Chop Robinson, Drake May, James Williams, Brock Bowers Silver, Josh Loda 10. I got the 3. Oh, this is the 3 out of 3. First pick, Cam Ward. It was good to see you, Raj. Acuna, Bo Nix Pink out of 75. Namala for the Blue Jays. JJ McCarthy, Brady Cook. That was going to the Jets. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Corbin Burns to 25 on the purple. Fig and pear. Ooh. Pizza King, barbecue pizza, hands down, best pizza. I bet you if it was like a tangy barbecue, I'd love it. Now, sweet barbecue, I'm not a big fan of. I like the tangy. 1 out of 1, CJ Stroud, Dynamite. There he is. A gold, Roderick Arias. Drew Jones, Bowman first. Bezcombe, Montgomery, Jorge, McMillan. I get down with that. Jaden Daniels. Blake Walters. Edwards on the blue hyper. Bullard silver optic. Kool-Aid McKinstry, cracked ice auto Saints. I got an Aaron Jones. 3 out of 5, Kyle Harrison. Bowman first as well. Cabrera, Roman Anthony, Drake May, Trotter, Bryce Young, silver. I like barbecue pizza with chicken and green peppers. Green peppers is a really good topping as well. It's got a good crunch. Brendan Rice, Chargers. Leggett, Latu. Ian Happ out of 50, almost zebra looking for the Cubbies right there. Tear if you dare. Caminero, a lot of him tonight. Ballesteros, Burrito, Geloff, Bowman first. Max Wagner, Matt Mervis, Justin Crawford, Montez, Drake May, Michael Massey, Brody Beckett, or Breshett, I'm not quite sure. Connor Griffin, Chris Jenkins, Jared Goff Blue. We're talking about Indiana pizza tonight. Is that what we're talking about right now? Bobby. They're the enemy. Zach Greinke. Ronnie. Roman Anthony Bowman first was fired. DePaula. Eduardo Julian. Ramos. Caminero. Bo Nix. JJ. Great night for the rookie quarterbacks in football, man. Prism draft picks and rookie and stars put out, as you may say. Edwards out of 499. Cade. Frenwick Trimble. Christian Oper. Red. Edrin. Cooper DeJean is not a safety. JJ McCarthy. I got a John Elway red. Chain reactions for the Jets. Braylon Allen. Barry Bonds. Man, he was skinny. Jaden Daniels, Tyrion Arnold, Xavier Worthy, Michael Penix, Devon, Sweat, JD Optic, Shohei Ohtani, Dylan Johnson. I'm still baffled. I thought he was the Caleb kid. Xavier Worthy, Anthony Richardson, Jalen Wright, Ladd McConkey, Alvin Kamara, potato, patata, tomato, tomato. Mike Trout, Eric All Red Prism, Drake May lighted up. Great night for Drake May. Holy cow. I didn't realize we had I think we got 6 or 7. Albert Pujols, Dylan Raiola, Carson Beck. The Beck was going to the Commanders. Adrian Peterson, red on red. Beautiful Vikings. Braylon Allen red. Jonathan Brooks, Tide Pods. And a Yogi Berra to 99 for the Yankees, 3-time MVP. All right, chat, that is all we got tonight. Auctions for tomorrow, already live on eBay. Try breakage, free hobby pack Friday tomorrow. Thunder game tonight. Saturday, we're back on eBay as well. Sunday, no breaks. We're back next week. Wednesday, we'll lead us off with another Discord break because that is another game night, but that's going to be in Indiana. I'm thinking Wednesday night, I'm going to do a Tops Midnight because we're doing this through Discord. So I don't have to worry about if it doesn't fill, we just push it back. Whereas with eBay, you get put in a tough situation. So I'm going to do, I think, a midnight Tops football break alongside Bob Ross. So Bob Ross will be Wednesday, and then I believe Sunday next week. I need to double check the schedule. So we'll have double Bob Ross next week, and then our Wednesday night football break will be Origins alongside Tops Midnight. So that'll be a phenomenal Wednesday night way to start off our fresh week of breaks next week. So be sure to check those out. I'll get those live. Oh, I don't know when. I'll figure out. That's all we got tonight, man. Thunder in 4. Bring out the broom. I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Beeline Dark World makes my smile. Peace.